Hey everybody, Tyler Howell here with Whole Property Management Denver, and today we're talking about another new law, probably no surprise to you, here in Colorado. This one that we're talking about today is House Bill 25-1249, and this one deals with something pretty interesting. We haven't seen legislation touching this in a very long time, and it's talking about what you can and cannot charge a tenant for cleaning the property when they depart. So, number one, you can't have an automatic or preset cleaning charges. So if that's in your lease that, hey, you automatically require a tenant to pay a cleaning fee simply because they moved out, it's void and unenforceable. And number two, cleaning charges have to be based on conditions. So you can retain part of the tenant security deposit for cleaning only if the unit is left in substantially less clean condition than it was at move-in. So what this is saying is that a property becoming dirty during occupancy is now considered normal wear and tear. But where that line is, what we'll talk about here in a minute. But what this means is conditions that go beyond normal wear and tear now can be charged. But if it's not beyond that threshold, then you can't charge the deposit for it or charge the tenant for it. So this updated definition of normal wear and tear, it explicitly covers deterioration and minor uncleanliness just from the typical use. So just typical use of people living in the property. So landlords cannot charge for cleaning that simply returns the unit to its original condition if that dirtiness falls within that normal range. So you also want to document what you withhold from a deposit. That's normal. You want to do that anyway. But if you do withhold part of the security deposit for cleaning, then you need to have that itemized description, really a written description of what you charge for in the receipt, so that the tenant has that and knows what they were charged for. So really, this is just a question of is the property in a normal wear and tear condition in terms of its cleanliness, or is it beyond that? So, you can't have something in your lease that states that have to have the tenant has to hire a professional deep clean upon their departure, which is very standard, almost universal. Where you can still recommend and tell a tenant that, hey, you have to return this property in reasonably clean condition. And if that's not the case, then your deposit will be deducted. So in order to protect your security deposit, I recommend that you hire a professional cleaner. And here's the contact info for ABC Cleaning Company or whatever it is. But again, if we look at what is chargeable and what's not chargeable, so this new normal wear and tear standard, what is chargeable? Say heavy grease buildup on the appliances or cabinets. You got like food residue and trash, pet hair, pet odor, urine staining, if there's mold or mildew, thick scum, calcium buildup on tubs and sinks, floors that are sticky or blackened, they're visibly soiled, and then anything that's require like restorative cleaning, not routine. But if we're looking at just like dust, normal carpet traffic patterns and standard wipe down cleaning, stuff like that, that is considered normal wear and tear. So you wouldn't charge that amount to tenant. If you have questions on this or any other of the many new regulations that have come down the pipe, just give us a call here at Whole Property Management, 720-737-1373.